bigotry, you gotta learn it. We had enough bigotry in my family to last a whole county. And, so Mom would say things like, don't go hang out with them black kids lives down by the railroad tracks, which translated into my pre-bigoted child brain. Oh, don't hang out with people who sing harmony on pitch with rhythm and time. Sing like us white people. So I went straight down to the railroad tracks. Of course, I had a good friend named Bobby Lowe who felt sorry for me because I was white. And he would sit around, I guess we was 7 or 8, 9 years old. He'd sit around on a rock and he'd get that beat going and just drive me crazy. And he could make up songs. He'd be sitting there like, Bobby Lowe's big road coming after him. Run, Bobby Lowe, run! Run, Bobby Lowe, run! I was always begging him, pleading him, you gotta show me how to do that. He said, well, I could show you, but you can't do it. He could do a thing I've never seen a human being do. He could do what he called the honky hambone with one hand, didn't have no rhythm or time. He'd keep the beat with this foot. Then he'd do what he called the Negro hambone with this hand and keep the beat with this foot, sort of like this. So I was thinking, after I learned how to do that, don't embarrass yourself. It's always fun to play for people with a low entertainment threshold. So what good's this going to do me, go to my first job interview? What can you do, young man? Well. So I like to write a song about every horse I ever had, and had one wonderful horse, never had no song written about him because he's a stallion. And it's hard to think of words that rhymes with what stallions is good at. And don't get me wrong, I respect a man of any species that enjoys his work, but you couldn't hardly find people that likes their work better than them that's in the stallion line of work. And I lost him in 2002. I had him for 21 years. His Ballateer, Missouri was the last surviving grandson of the greatest racehorse that ever lived, Nazir, who raced on 4 continents from the age of 3 to 26 in races from 1 mile to 100 miles and never lost. Ended up belonging to King Muhammad Ali, not the one you've heard of, but a boxer. And he was a great dear friend, and so I wanted to write a song about him. It turned out to be this one. You can play along if you would like. Nothing holding you back. Well, me and my horse Balo, we're going to the fair. We're gonna ride the buck and run the barrel, see everything that's there. We're gonna wink at all the women, flag a tail at all the mares, and we'll be hell bent for leather when we go to the fair. We're gonna shave and brush and shout and shine our shoes up good and bright. Gonna strap on all the leather stuff and cinch it up real tight. Gonna jog around the warm-up ring and lean against the rail and check out all that horse stuff like eyes and legs and tails. Gonna jog into the show ring where the head's that good and proud. When the announcer calls her names out, well, does it good and loud. Gonna win a set blue ribbon and show off for the crowd, but I guess we'll bring stands down when Balo takes his bow. Gonna jog around the grandstand down the old midway. I'll be lunching popcorn while Balo Tom and Hay gonna find ourselves a saddle with something cute on either side, and then me and my horse Balo might just join them for a ride.